Hi, it's Terry Gaines. I've been having fun creating projects using Stampin' Up's new Natural Tone Blends. They are part of the Altogether collection, which is a collection of product that's available now until May 2nd. Some of the product is going to be in the new annual catalog that is released in May of 2022. The collection of product is all available with one code number. The collection includes a stamp set of die, designer series paper, and 10 of the Stampin' Up blends. You can purchase the bundle, the stamp set and dies together to get a 10% savings, or individual. And I do want to note that the dies are available only while supplies last. So once the dies are no longer available, you cannot purchase the bundle. You can get the stamp set, and you cannot order the collection code number to get everything. The blends come in a collection of 10 with one code number. It's my understanding that collection of 10 code number only goes through May 2nd. The combo pack, which we can also order 2 in the combo pack, will be in the annual catalog. The stamp set has 9 images. The dies have 5 dies to them. When I get my stamp sets and my dies, I like to stamp the stamp set to see the images, cut out the dies, and then cut out the images that and with the dies that coordinate. And then this helps me decide how I want to use the different images and dies for my projects. The designer series paper is all 6x6. There are 12 different double-sided prints, all black and white, which makes it really nice because you can color in these images on your favorite colors. And as I mentioned, there are 12 double-sided prints. You get 4 of each, so you get 48 altogether. So what I also did with the designer series paper is I just picked some of the paper and started coloring them in, along with this wood grain paper, which is actually part of the Heart and Home 12x12 designer series paper in the mini catalog. It's got some fun, beautiful designs on one side, coordinating colors, and the other side has all of these wood grain patterns that are with basic gray and a little bit of smoky slate in there. So I used that paper and I colored in each one of the blends to see which were my favorite wood grain colors. Then I picked my wood grain colors and then I colored in just the paper for wood grain. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you some samples and give you the numbers that I used for these. Speaking of the different colors, I also want to share a chart that I have on my blog. If you found me via YouTube, there's a direct link to my blog post. You can download this PDF. I have the combo colors, the light, the code number to order it, and those two are numbered 1,000 and 900. Medium light is 800 and 700 and so on. So I have a row here, or in the columns for the 1,000, and I have this. And how I use this chart is I'll take 1,000 marker, the brush tip, and I will take the marker and do a Z on the top, keeping the blend really close to each other, all the way down this column. That represents the 1,000 color. And then on this side, I have the 1,000, and this is around on the bottom portion. So the whole row here, I will put the 1,000 marker. Then I take the 900 marker, the brush tip, and for the column, this is the column part, I'll go the Z on the top. It overlays or overlaps the top row of this one. So go all the way down, and I'm not completing my chart, I'm just giving you an example of how I would do this. So the colors overlay right in the middle there, and what that's going to allow you to do is see when you put 900 and 1,000 together what your colors would be. So here's a completed chart. So by having this chart already done, you're going to fill it in with your own blends. You can see when you overlay a couple of colors like 800 and 600, you get this color. You can decide which blends you want to use for your project. So that's what I did to help me figure out my wood grain patterns, or actually I did it that way. So this is my first project I'm sharing with the wood grain paper. This paper, my colors I chose here were 3 colors. They were 300, 500, and 800. So I just repeated those 3 colors and created the paper for this project. I used those 3 same colors for the flower along with a few additional. The ink is the black Memento, and then I used the timber wood grain, which is a carryover from the July through December 2021, and this fun fold opens like this. This layer in here, we do not have designer series paper or cardstock that coordinates, so I took the 500 blend and just went along the edge of a basic white cardstock to get my colors to blend there. So that is how I created this. The instructions and the dimensions for this fun fold are on a video that I just made public this morning, or when I released this video I'm filming right now. This was my December 2021 fun fold packet card for customers that use my host code. So if you use my host code, and each month I have a different fun fold, you're going to get all the materials unassembled and materials for this little miniature card, the postcard, a link to an unlisted video. I made this video public today and to show you how I put that all together. So this was my December fun fold card. So for using my host code, if your order is $150 or more, don't use the host code. You'll still get the packet because I want you to get host rewards. Here's another card that I use that same fun fold, and the video link will give you all the measurements, and my blog post will have them too. This one I used that 6x6 black and white paper. I used a stamp set and then a little glimmer paper from the annual catalog, and it's the same fun fold. I added extra layers on the side. And here's another card that I just created using that same fun fold pattern. It's got the afternoon or daffodil afternoon celebration paper colored in with the dark daffodil blend. Created a little bumblebee with the ladybug punch. I'll have a video link to the video that will share how I created this. So these are some fun folds. So I tried 3 additional colors to create a wood grain pattern. So these blends are 200, 400, and 600. This is a fun, and the same stamp set, different image, same paper, same folder. So on this one fun fold, I have a public video that I will link in the comment section. Has all the measurements for this fun fold card, along with, this is the card that is in that video. This will be my February fun fold card. If you use my host code, you'll receive a packet with all the supplies, so you assemble it. Everything's cut and texturized for you. Use your own stamps and images, or your own sentiment stamp and ink to do that. You'll get a little postcard with a miniature card. Here is another sample. Now this sample is using the very same product. So in this one, I did not color in the designer series paper. I used blends, but I used some softer colors to color in this image, and it's the very same fun fold. So there is so much you can do with the blends. They're absolutely beautiful. If you use my host code and your order is $30, you get the fun fold card. If your order is $50, you get one of my Create with Terry card kit packets. There's a label on the back that gives you some suggestions on how you can create some different cards with it. The packet includes 12 assorted coordinating colors to the designer series paper. They are 5.5 by 8.5. And my current packet for February is the Heart and Home designer series paper, which on the other side you have the wood grain. Again, if your order is over $150, please don't use the host code. I want you to get your host rewards, but I will still send you the thank you gifts. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, do reach out to me. I would be happy to answer them. And if you do not have a demonstrator you're working with and would like to place an order, I would love to have you place an order with me. If you have any questions, please contact me. Take care and happy creating.